All right, folks, we're on. Farmer Joe here, coming at you fresh from the field. And today I want to talk to you about Radicchio. And because they're delicious and because of their bitter flavor, it's a vegetable that a lot of people tend to shy away from. And so I really want to encourage everyone to give them a try because they are a key part of local foods because they store so well. I mean, look at this. These are Radicchio that were harvested in October, and here we are at the end of December, and they're just looking so nice, so crunchy. And one of the things in the winter, like it's easy to have potatoes and carrots and beets. The challenge for local foods in winter is having fresh, crunchy, green stuff to eat. And so Radicchio is a key element in that fresh, crunchy strategy. So Radicchio, they are actually an endive. They're actually basically a dandelion. They're basically a very highly evolved form of dandelion. They have this massive root underneath them, and they come in all sorts of shapes and sizes. This is called a sugar loaf. I don't, in France, pain sucre, so in English, sugar loaf, I guess. And I think that's just some sort of like weird, messed up French humor because I don't know why you would call this a sugar loaf. It's like the most bitter vegetable you've ever tasted. And you may say, well, hold on, that doesn't sound like such a good quality. But bitterness is a really important element that in North America we don't eat very much of. And some people in Ayurvedic medicine say that that's why North Americans have such a coffee and chocolate addiction, is because we just don't eat bitter. It's not a flavor that we're used to consuming, but it's a flavor that can actually be very, very enjoyable. So when you eat it, don't think, ugh, it's bitter. Think, ooh, it's bitter. And my favorite, like for lunch today, I had 2 different types of radicchio with some arugula and some bok choy, and I put a creamy tahini kimchi dressing. So we put kimchi, we put tahini, we put lemon juice, miso in a blender, blenderize it, make it nice and creamy, add a little water to get it to the texture that we wanted, and then I just used that on top of the salad, and it was just amazing. So this is the sugar loaf, and then this is the more sort of traditional Leonardo style Radicchio. This you would really call a Radicchio. This you would call like more of a sort of endive or an escarole, right? But it's all the same thing, really. And they're great. They store super well. They also bring a bit of color into our diet, which is fantastic. Just a great way to make our salads just like pop and look amazingly beautiful. And so, like I say, yes, they are bitter. That's the point. They're one could imagine that they're good for you because of that. That bitterness really gives you superpowers. You should see, when I eat 3 of these, I can actually levitate. So I won't show you now because I just had lunch, but no, seriously, they're delicious. So give them a try. They're called Radicchio, and they're amazing.